hear some noise from all of the other unmarried people in the audience tonight. Please make some noise. Are you two together? No, I mean you two. How about you two? Are you together? Are you married or happy? She's really cute. Congratulations, sir. I think you've outkicked your coverage. I can tell you're not married because married people don't act that way, all cute and snuggly, not after the honeymoon. Not unless, gentlemen, she wants you to buy her something really expensive. Or perhaps she's had too much to drink. Well, the husbands are thinking, actress, I want my wife another cocktail. She's right. Alcohol's going to start pouring here tonight. The wait staff and the husbands can thank me later. So I manage a tax practice here in Charlotte, and our profession is dominated by women. And it's interesting that young women today are not interested in getting married or starting a family. I remember when I was their age, and I think a lot of other women in the audience who are my age and older can relate to this. When I was that age and working and dating, my mom would say, honey, he's not going to buy the cow if the milk is free. He's saying to us. But seriously, the young women today, they're of the mindset of, I buy the pig when the sausage is free. It's true. These professional women are not interested in husbands and babies. Just the other day, I heard a couple of women outside of my office talking, and one announced to the other that she was pregnant, and I was expecting to hear, oh, congratulations, and she responded, oh my God, what are you going to do? Do you need to drive you between meetings today? The other responded, no, I don't believe that, but plan B really should have been like plan A. Seriously, they're not interested in husbands and babies. Speaking of babies, do you ever wonder why baby diapers are called Huggies and Loves and Pampers, but adult diapers are called Depends? It's because when a baby messes a diaper, somebody cleans it as hugged and loved and pampered, but when an adult messes a diaper, it depends who's in the will. Speaking of wills, I used to practice as a trust estates attorney, and after the grueling hours I thought, well, I'll try my hand at public accounting. I've been practicing in public accounting for about 20 years, but several years ago I thought, I'd like to try my hand at banking. And I did. I worked in banking for a couple of years, and I thought, gosh, I bet the grass is really greener on the other side in banking. And what I found was that the grass really was greener on the other side, and that's because, ladies and gentlemen, there's a whole lot more fertilizer on that side of the fence. Politics were unbelievable. So I've been back in public accounting for the last couple of years, and in public accounting, I think it's a very honorable profession. Where else can you work 90-hour work weeks and still be considered part-time? My team and I just finished one of our most difficult deadlines. A lot of people think that April is a really deadline, but it's actually October 15th, and we're so happy to be working half-hour days. These 12-hour work days feel like a vacation to us. It would be funnier if it wasn't true. My job affords me an opportunity to do a fair amount of public speaking, and every time I do, I'm just a bundle of nerves, just like tonight, particularly when I'm among such talented and intelligent people. A couple of months ago, I had the opportunity to do a panel presentation, And a gentleman to my right was a Harvard grad, graduated summa cum laude from Harvard Business School. And the lady to my left was an economist, and she graduated from Princeton, magna cum laude. Hell, I graduated from Michigan State University, the Big Ten party school. I graduated from Michigan State, thank the Lordy. A lot of my friends ask me, Marie, how do you do it? How do you manage such a stressful career? You're a single mom to two very active children. And I always tell them that, I rely very heavily on my smartphone. I mean, it allows me to multitask like crazy. And I'm absolutely in love with Siri. I think I've become an lesbian. Well, I can be sitting in a board meeting, and aren't those properly named? I can be sitting in a meeting just bored out of my mind. I got my phone and I can get on Facebook or LinkedIn or respond to a couple links from a dating site, perhaps. I've only been on a couple of dating sites. You probably are familiar with eHarmony and Match.com. And I've been on Plenty of Fish and Charlotte Singles and Christians Mingle. My personal favorite, BeMySugarDaddy.com, Inmate.com, Please Help Me Out of My Misery.com. Speaking of multitasking, I had my phone in my lap and it was vibrating while I was driving the other day. And I hit a deer. That dear man. I hope he's okay. I left a note. Thank you, been very gracious.